Um, Hello everyone. This is Jessica, the mastermind behind several of your favorite Twitter accounts. I'm here in the dorms where many other people are attending a football game, but I'm here today to talk to you about Gay Panic at the Disco fanfiction. Here is the book. The Heart Rate of a Mouse, Volume 1, Over the Tracks by Anna Green. There it is. I read this. It is 334 pages long, and there are 2 volumes left of this. Now, for the backstory, for those of you who don't know it, I inadvertently made a deal with 2 of my friends that I would read this if they bought it for me by my birthday. And they did, so I had to actually follow through on that. And, it's here in my physical presence. So, this is my promised video review of Volume 1. I don't know what to say about this because it's such a strange thing to read. Honestly, it is. Like, just reading this and then contemplating that so many people know about this and that it's like out there in the real world and that Kelty has read it especially. I'm so sorry, Kelty. I really am. I can't imagine. But I would like to say that it is surprisingly well written. Like, I know that everybody loves it, but there's so much fan fiction that everybody loves, and then you're just like, oh my god. Why does everyone love this when you read it? But this isn't like this, like that. It's a good book. And as I was reading it, I was thinking, why didn't you just change the names of this and publish it as like this, coming of age novel about a rock star discovering his true self, and then you get to like all the really really explicit sex scenes, and then you're like, ah yes, that is why she could just change the names. God. I really hope nobody is hearing this, because can you imagine, like, if I had to go over to the room next door to me and ask if I could like borrow some quarters for the washing machine, and they were like, aren't you the girl that was talking about? Anyway, I actually don't know how to pronounce the title of this. Is it Throme or Throm or like Thrum? I'm sorry. I should have asked for like reader questions. Fuck. Anyway, so the basic plot of this book, at least the first volume, is that Ryan is in a band called The Followers with some guy from Fall Out Boy and like Brent Wilson and Spencer Smith. And Brendan is like this tour roadie, so they meet and they fall in love, but Ryan's not gay and he's in denial. He's obviously gay. But I can't. Anyway. So okay, I'm gonna get it together. It's 1974 and they have this whole relationship, but it goes poorly because Ryan is an asshole to everyone, basically, but especially to Brendan. And you also discover that Spencer has a secret baby, which I have to say that was like my favorite plot twist. I was like, oh my god, secret baby. What will inexplicably evil Pete Wentz do when he finds out about this? And anyway, the ending, by the time I reached the ending of Volume 1 of Volume 1 Over the Tracks, I was actually quite attached to the characters because it is very well written. It's a very, you know, you get invested in Ryan's like personal growth, especially, which there really is none of because he is totally incapable of having any kind of emotional realization, but you do want him to, and you want them to be happy together to make up for the terrible, horrifyingly depressing state of real life. Ryan, especially real life. So yeah, the end kind of came out of nowhere, and it was quite painful. I'm looking forward to reading the next volume and finding out if anybody gets it together. I'm sorry about this video. Really am. I would just like to apologize to Brendan Urie and Ryan Ross. Sarah Urie, especially, I'm really deeply sorry to her. Also Keltie Knight and anyone else featured in this work of fiction. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry that I chose to read it anyway. Happy 28th birthday, Ryan Ross.